Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the League of Legends Rec League Paradigm 6. C Bank Rock Bites. We're kind of just going through picking ban. On the ban side, Yasuo, Kai'Sa, Sivir, and Jarvan so far on the QC Banks, and Andres, Val, Garen, and Kate Rock Bites. Kind of weird bans, in my opinion, but I haven't really. I do that Kai'Sa's and they're Renekton band as well. Renekton. So pick wise, we have Amumu, Yana, LeBlanc, on QC Bank, Oriana. Um, Energy wise, I'm liking Morgana. C wise, binding us pretty well together. Or even CCing whoever they need to. It's a visual stuff. Kind of sad. I do like the new model a lot. If you guys didn't know, Morgana visually is getting actual copies. Well, copies one of that I really as like my team because she's so tanky, much damage. It's really
Yeah, I gotta get all of us. But yeah, the just it's gonna be a quality of life.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's definitely gonna a lot better. I've seen a lot better. Definitely. um, I know, like I don't really know how I feel about QC Banks not really kind of weird.
Like going,
And I really don't know where headed to.
I think it's gonna be no Yi Morgana,
Yeah.
Mumu Jungle, Poppy Top, yeah, over Con, CC, CC, even gets the
Yeah. And they have pretty.
yeah. You can
Yeah.
knock him up. It's kind of like a Caitlyn. You're in C as well. It's a nice combo. Have
Yeah.
so Talk Bites are up for the. This we are in the patches. Rework
Yeah.
items or reworks. Being Simmer, things being
I heard
Simmer.
Vi plays great.
I don't. I haven't seen. He still goes like course. Probably our kid. Akish.
Okay.
Unless they're. Oh my gosh. I am excited to see how Gang.
What a play.
Oh my god. I don't want to bring him back because. I
Yeah.
mean, well, revert.
Yeah.
stay on this. If they're in the pick and ban phase, the other side, we'll be getting into the game in about, say 7 minutes. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see on a that aspect. So
Like, I mean, I think
they did
Edward,
new.
Yeah.
It's something that they always try to go sit around and old shenanigans, AD carries, needs those.
right?
They did ban Yasuo, Kai'Sa for banning out really good. Even like Yasuo, they had to nerf.
This was always broken.
It wasn't that bad when he old got buffed and all the static shit about he back his crit strike.
I didn't go on.
The only nerf part this week. That's good. Out everyone. Play.
They don't even have a heal in the book. Sting.
Night. And then a teleport. All they need.
Oh, there he goes.
Master Yi switching heal at the last second.
You heard me. You're pretty whack.
I'm excited to see.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they have a little bit. They can get a early Master Yi. They can go.
Yeah.
Definitely. We'll have a best of. Got any all in the 2-0s every well I mean bot lanes that's always get weird. Master Yi. But I like seeing with the damage on have him being able to sit top lane and just round.
I'm kind of excited to see they.
Yeah. Oh. As this game mid to late games combo. Pocket. You'll be looking out for the Vi to go in.
Yeah.
She'll go in with her. I'm gonna follow up with Dash.
I love her.
Get in the game, I like games. Blind way again. So we actually. I'll switch.
It feels Yeah.
Yeah, there's Master Yi, 80 characters.
That's all you need to be on.
Game. We'll see. Might see one side for Rockbite. Special. Maybe this. Both sides, both starting at red. I wanna really wanna know game and might be practicing.
Yeah. That a ranked game. I was playing Soraka. Ended up going.
Brought him back.
Yeah,
80
yeah.
carry. The item re. You can talk about the re. Bit of a. Yeah. I like.
That trick.
Got chunked up for half for.
Let's trade. Oh, there-
Yeah, Poppy, this Poppy is not getting. Sure.
he's actually ahead in farm.
Work? Yeah, yeah. Warriors. Master Yi, not ahead. Colin's gonna be. I think that Morgana might.
Going on. One of the main problems with doesn't really kill you. Looks like a Mumu's gonna be going in top lane. Advantage starts off. Flash. First blood's gonna be going out to Yorick. Little BM. Kind of questionable from Yamumu here.
Poppy, you haven't used back in the lane.
I already see works.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna be pushing his way to a victory pretty much. Even if there is team fights going in and out. Gallery's trying to distract us right now from our casting ability.
Does look like the Ignite's gonna be going out on Oriana and
Possibly barrier's gonna be popped. Gonna be able to survive. Oh my god, he does.
Look at that damage.
Ooh, and his little zombie creature minions are just gonna chunk him down. Oh, but the warrior is gonna be taking a tower shot, so he can't really.
Bot lane's not going as bad as I thought it would be. Only what?
Yeah,
6 down?
Only 6 minions down, but he's been playing it very passively. Just letting them push the wave into him. They're not freezing it either. Shock bites won't. That's you. Get the wave and it really kind of right there. Get a little bit more wave managed.
A pretty tame game. Anytime he tries. It looked like you work back out of a little more powerful. He was already kicking butt before. Now he's just gonna.
Normally Yorick goes Trinity. Might go Matt management. I don't know what Matt he's gonna build. Maybe he's gonna go items. Yorick's trying to take a bait, but Poppy's got a lot of mid. I have to block. He's already got a lot of damage. Powered attack. And even though Master Yi's a melee champion, there's a lot more poke going on Jinx.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I was Rakan, I'd be poking with my possible.
Yeah, definitely.
It's on a pretty short. I mean,
we'll be able to heal up with these. Looked like Chalk Bites were gonna go for Dragon, but it seems they might just clear out the vision, get a little bit more extensive, and go back to it. Poppy's just really just having to stay in the jungle for inner tower, but it looks like Chalk Bites is also taking the dragon right now. Looks like it's just gonna be free. Morgana might try to steal it. Amumu is here. He's gonna be able to not take the dragon though. Bites taking it. Master Yi's trying to go in, but the Oriana ult coming in clutch to pick up 2 kills on the side of Chalk Bites. Trying to catch Oriana on a golf guard, and it looks like he might be able to actually get her. Oriana using flash and barrier with the auto attack.
Let's go, boys. I like to see. Early game LeBlanc's always so funny. Doesn't have like the item or her like, so it just like, even though she used overcool.
And the only thing you can really do for her first out and then try to get your W.
Yep.
That dash. Yorick's already gotten the first plate down. He's got a lot of gold built up into himself. I'm sure when he goes back, he's gonna be a second item for his course.
Oh yeah. It is pretty bad on the QC Bank side because Yorick is pressuring so much top that either they have to respond to it and pressure everywhere else, or they just game map regardless of what happens.
I's going in for a gank right now. She's gonna be able to go onto him. Boss is gonna another kill onto Rina. There was a gank top lane against York, but he flashes away and he's gonna be able to get out of safety.
That clutch wall.
Yeah, it was a really good wall. It was really clutch play to get out of, able to get out of there from the gank. Bot lane's looking kind of, it's starting to look kind of bad for the side of, starting to catch up. It's gonna be a whiffed ult by Jinx though. Not being able to pick up Marsh Boy. Hanky Boy. Marsh Boy's our AD carry. Looks like a gank is coming in the top lane, but Poppy lighting a sick ultimate to knock them both away.
I love that ult.
Comes in clutch.
I remember when it first. Stupid.
I remember seeing people when they try to just go aggressive with Poppy, they would just short charge the Poppy ult, knock them up, and just keep doing damage to them too.
Yeah. There's bugs.
I remember before the rework, she was weird.
Yeah.
Like her ultimate was, you target a champion, only they can deal damage to you.
Yeah.
She had weird cooldowns with her attack speed. She had a weird. Poppy's really trying not to let the warrior power play. He's just gonna keep on shoving. She's already 40 PS down. And Vi's looking for a play on LeBlanc right now. He's gonna land the knockup, but he doesn't. Vi doesn't have an ultimate. He doesn't have ultimate. I don't know why he didn't go in for it.
He's a player, I think.
Maybe they just want to try to get a flash or something, but maybe realize that Monk didn't have her flash either. Not too much else is going on right now. Kind of just seeing everyone trying to get farmed up. Donna's every lane is pushed low for his side chalk bite. Green is low, so he's gonna have to back soon. Try to not die. Keep the Orianna even worse. She's already 2 above, or 1 kill above him. Giving him any more is kind of be a downfall for the side of.
Flash going through. Ultimate. Barely. Gotta love that. It was there forever.
It was, and there was gonna be bang. Really shown that they're apply damage. But Amumu did go in, but he didn't have his ultimate to snare her too much, so he's just gonna have to back off.
Coming back in?
Might try to come back to get the scuttle again. But yeah, I don't think he realizes that Orianna and Vi are just chilling in there. Gonna back off. Poncho might go in for a gank in the mid lane against LeBlanc.
Getting a pressure on bot lane tower. That is one of the bot lane. It's capable.
Giga Boss trying to steal a red buff from. How much damage that is doing to the tower? Like he's almost got that tower down in 12 minutes. Like almost every tower is about to go down for the side of QC. Warrior has free reign to go after this top tier. I don't think Poppy's gonna be able to stop him. He has teleport. I don't know why she's not. Last year, he's gonna
be going in for the engage. He'll coming out from Rakan to get them down. He's gonna still chase him.
Double kill coming in for activating EMP.
Marsh was not having any. Really wanted that super bloodthirsty.
I think that might be first tower blood though too. Chalk bite. Plus might be a tower race for both sides.
You ever just have a tower race with? Flash
Ooh,
coming
that was a
out.
nice flash from Reen, but then he gets snared from Jinx's traps.
It does look like a
Mumu's
Mumu's
trying
trying
to
to
come
go
in.
in.
Doesn't try to bandage toss though, even though he had the ultimate.
This is the second time he's done that now. He did that earlier. Top lane. Kind of walked in. Kind of a weird choice, but respect.
Master Yi's trying to play with fire, going against Orianna. Poppy just flaring her hammer and not really doing much with it. If that trap would have hit Poppy, if she was stuck in there, she doesn't have much getaway besides her flash. But even if Gorix flashes up, he would be able to just out and he would get a tower out of that.
I think that's kind of scary though for like Chalk Bites. See Bank's side, like if they pull it off right, he's gonna scale very well, and then Donna can just shield. So there's still the possibility to.
We'd have to split push quite a bit. Though.
Yeah.
They have a lot of CC. Stop them from really getting anywhere. I mean, with Rakan's ultimate and his knockup, he wasn't able to get a double kill off of them. Paying for it.
Poppy's still. Morgana's barely gonna live. Like.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
the
flash
flash
Q. Another flash Q. That one's not gonna kill, but. Ooh, here come. Ooh. Alfred's
like
gonna
the
go. It's gonna be the
Vanitage.
gang. Ooh, the ultimate's gonna come on, and it's gonna be a good shutdown gold going on to the side of QC. Really nice. But meanwhile, in the bottom lane, that's a second Infernal Drake going Rock Bite.
Really good for them.
I mean, Jinx is already sitting on her first item while he has only the components for. That's 3 towers down already. Ultimate's going on from Jinx, and it's a whiff.
Woo!
They saw it, now they're running back. They know they're coming.
Yeah, they know. Whoever that might be trying to get the best thing.
Warrior's gonna go jumped in the bottom lane, try to split push a little bit, try to deviate some of the tension from Rift Herald, bring it to the bot lane. Because if Bank doesn't, they're gonna be getting a free Rift. Mumu does go in a little bit. Master Yi is about to be taken out, but his ultimate saved his life. Chica Boss is gonna go on a killing spree though, taking out Morgana. LeBlanc, Reen is gonna be able to get a kill. Marsh Boy is end up dying, getting Jinx on a killing spree, and everyone's just trying to kill Jinx, but she's doing really good at kiting. She does end up going down because of it, but Vi is going to come in with the ultimate onto Reen, and that is going to be a double kill going in for Orianna. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we have Yorick just chunking the tower with his shovel. He's just digging their grave.
I love your. It's like, regardless of what happens, they don't deal with this pressure. I end up winning them the game.
I think they're sending 3 members of QC Bank down to the bottom lane. Get any further at them. But I don't know. Maybe you think he could possibly 3v1 with all how much damage he's going to. He already has his Trinity Force and he's working on his components for the Easy Rot portal.
The amount of pressure that he's putting out, I'd honestly like. I think I would have like one person mid lane pushing the lane, people up top pressure with the Rift while he's put as much pressure as possible. So really no other objectives. Good root coming out from Amumu. Does look like Green's gonna be able to clean up a little bit.
Master Yi, Marsh Boy is going in with his ultimate. He's
Okay.
gonna get a
You got the
kill
shutdown?
on to Chica Boss. A second. Oh, Marsh Boy barely getting him out of the Jinx ultimate, but he's gonna go down by Boric, and the good snare knockup coming in from On. Looks like it was an even trade. I was
Double for Jinx.
Oop, I'd be able to pick it up, and it's
There
gonna
we
be a double kill. I'm gonna try to chase down the Morgana, hitting away good guy Grant a little bit, but nothing else is gonna come out of it. Really, it was an even trade nonetheless, which could be good. But I don't know. Maybe he thinks he could possibly 3v1 with all how much damage he's gonna. He already has his Trinity Force, and he's working on his components for the Easy Rot portal. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we have Yorick just chunking the tower with his shovel. He's just digging their grave.
I love your.
It'd be good for the side of QC Bank. I mean, they are far behind. They need to get as much trading, get as many kills as they can onto their players, get as many shutdowns. But Reen is getting a little cocky and
Green
thinks he can
wanted
get a
that
kill.
He wanted that kill really bad. You know, another support I've been appreciating lately. I've been playing a lot of. I've been playing a lot of Leo.
How Leona's kit work? See that being really beneficial for creating carries, being able to do massive amount of damage. I remember in Worlds, oh my god, as we talk, Vi's going in for trying to get a solo kill onto King Alfred. She doesn't get him, but it's 3/4. He's 3/4 dead. Worlds 2017, Misfits played Fervor Leona. More and more damage each hit. Crazy.
Where you're still cracking open. I have way too much map pressure for them to deal with. It looks like Marshboy is going to be trying to go in, but just cannot take the damage that Yorick is able to put out. They just all keep going in one by one. Yorick is just saying no, pretty much.
He might just take this tower all by himself. He won't even need anybody's help. But they're sending the rest of the team to go after QC Bank. Amumu's gonna go down by the Jinx. That's gonna be a double. Oh, getting almost killing Reen. Mikey Boy. Reen does end up getting shut down by Jinx. Yi almost gets a kill onto Jinx, but ends up paying for it with his life. The Rift Herald, not the Rift Herald. Yorick's ultimate is getting a lot of towers as well. It looks like Chalk Bites might be picking up the first game here. And it's going to be 1-0 at the end of the first game. Chalk Bites over QC Bank. And we will be taking a short intermission. We will get back with you guys in about 5 minutes with the next picks and bans.
kind of just waiting right now, seeing if they're doing things. Last game was kind of weird in my opinion. I don't know what QC Bank was really thinking with no AD carry. I think they might have been able to. They might have been able to come back from their problems that they were having if they were capable of putting out more damage. The fact that they had really no good source of range damage was really detrimental. Other than that, really good pressure coming out from Chalk Bites. They're able to push out the lanes, and each lane is just capable of doing what they're supposed to. Really good job
there. Yeah, I am back to it.
Still no bands going through. History as of now.
You guys can go ahead and do the picks and bans now. We're doing it soon, boys.
Let's go. Is there anything you really want to like see played?
I want to see QC Bank take an 80 carry.
Yeah.
I want to see them actually go traditional. I don't want to see 5 junglers, Peanut Gallery. I want to see the actual a traditional team with crit 80 carries. They're still banning Yasuo, but maybe they will pick a crit ADC. Maybe even Lucian or Ezreal. I mean, I'm fine with that. Lissandra's still being banned, of course, because you know, Lissandra's broken.
Yes. I want to see Silas.
Silas is such a fun character.
Yeah. I've only seen him once so far. Always banned.
I've only been playing. I played with him for a little bit before my PC broke, and he reminded me a lot of Kassadin. I'm Kassadin one. Like getting to play him, so much fun. They're gonna ban Sivir. All right, Garen was banned. Interesting enough. Xin Zhao was banned. Orianna was banned from QC Bank. Very interesting. Target banning Chica's characters.
I think the J4 is going to be going through as well.
Chalkbite's picking up J4. I really like seeing this guy. I don't see him much support anymore as much as I see him top lane or jungle now.
Yeah.
Kaisa, hey look, they're actually playing an 80 carry.
Yeah. Really nice to see.
Ooh, and they're picking Kayn. I like the Kayn pick, actually.
Yep.
If they're up against, if he goes red Kayn, he goes super bruiser, heals a lot of damage up. Busted pick, honestly. It's the solo pick dream.
Zaytrox still...
He's picked from here and there.
Yeah.
He's not busted, but he's still pretty good.
Because I remember when last time we were doing this, it was Aatrox and Irelia.
Oh,
Like the two contested picks.
Yeah. These guys are there.
Yeah. All-Stars coming through.
Alright, so far so good. I like the draft from QC Bank. They have a lot of nice setup and initiation. If they would have picked a Yasuo, maybe they could have gotten the knock-up stuff going.
It seems like they kind of like took the first game to just mess around.
Warm up,
Yeah,
warm up the
kinda
hands a
feel.
little bit. Warm up those little fingers.
Yeah.
Dropbikes kind of destroyed them too. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a, what, pre-20-minute game in their faces saying, "Oh no, we ain't dealing with this."
The Zoe ban, haven't seen that in a while.
I've always been seeing professional play quite frequently.
Yeah.
Interested to see what going through it. Maybe they're just target banning Reen for fun.
It might be. I love Zoe. She's super fun. Zoe's actually the reason why I came back to League. Because I stopped playing forever. I saw Zoe and thought that shit.
A lot of fun. That is 4 80 carry bans. Jeez Louise. I think they don't want a good 80 carry on the side of Chalk Bites.
Yeah, they're like, we didn't have an 80 carry last game, now you don't get it this game.
You know, if that happens, I might cry. I want to see 2 80 carries on the team.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll pick Kindred.
I haven't seen that in a long time either.
Last time I saw it was when she was first released. She had absurd numbers.
Last time I saw it, it was me playing and I got flamed because it was after she was.
And she had to only play jungle.
Yeah. Even then, she was really bad. That's because she's so busted. Like, you can't have her be good because she's like really good.
Oh, we got Ezreal pick. See, that's like a traditional AD carry.
Yeah.
Except he's the only character that uses Manamune. I think they need to get rid of Manamune or rework it where more champions. Doing a Kennen pick, so that means that J4 will be going into the jungle, and that's gonna be an Aatrox mid. Maybe it. Ooh, for all we know, it could be a Kennen top J4 or a Kennen mid J4 top Aatrox jungle. There's a lot of flex,
Yeah.
but I mean, I would imagine it's Kennen in the top lane. Yeah, the Aatrox in the mid lane.
Oh.
Arene special Syndra. That's what I like to see.
Okay. No, we should have a 1v1s. This.
1v1s?
Yeah.
Maybe not on. Well, no, because they still have another match to go after.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, after the whole. Oh,
Yeah.
after the night.
All 1v1 each other.
Hey, if they're down for it, I mean, just throw out the 1v1s, get a little bit of money matches going on. I like this team comp a lot more from the side of QC Bank.
Oh yeah,
I'll say.
it's a lot better.
And it shows that they're finally taking this game a little seriously.
I don't have the stream that
We don't need this stream.
I want to interact with the chat. See if there's anyone there. Usually there's a lot of trolls.
Get a lot of trolls. Got our boys.
A
Get two.
the classic 2 viewers.
Hey, chilling with us. They're the homeboys. They're doing their best. They're giving us what we want. Get to talk to them. How you guys doing tonight?
The music's gonna be stuck in my head.
I don't know what you're talking about. Smash is like the second best game.
The second best? What's the first best?
League of Legends,
Yeah.
of course.
It depends on if my teammates are good or not.
Probably it does.
Yeah.
Today.
Still kind of just waiting.
Yeah, we're just chilling here. Giving a little bit of we're waiting for the men to get into the game. Wiggity wiggity whack, yo. Post fan being over for the other side. We're almost done. Let's just transition to our beautiful.
What's up?
I can't wait to see that on the screens.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Kennan's going mid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I just either mid or bot. I feel like Kennan's. I think it just makes more sense than having Aatrox switch out.
I mean, I usually have seen Aatrox go mid over Kennen.
Yeah?
Anything. Oh yeah. Kennen's normally a top laner, while you see Aatrox can flex into the mid lane, the top lane, or the Joker.
Maybe it's AP Ezreal.
AP
AD Kennen.
Yes. The good old Reckless special, and throwing a little bit of an AP Israel into the mix.
The one thing I don't understand is we do the pro draft thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the players still hover over other characters. Like
They want to switch it up. They want to mess it up. They want to scare us. I don't know why. But
it's just, I don't know, it's like weird.
almost in the champ select. We got another 3 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna thank our sponsors again with Video Games Etc. Intel, Respawn Gaming Chairs, these comfy seats I'm sitting on right now,
They're pretty comfortable.
and St. Ambrose University.
Think there's gonna be any invades?
Always envy.
Yeah, but
Like Alistar, Khan.
yeah, I know, but like I still haven't seen one since I've started casting. It's always been very safe.
There was one when there was been a couple when you haven't been here though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a Blitzcrank game come in, and they went in and invaded on the bottom bush on the red side. And then we also had Alistar invades, Morgana invades.
I remember
But it was only like 2 games, so.
before the jungle changes, when you would leash at Krugs for bot side, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would play Bard, and so once the jungler, like the enemy jungler, finished their Krugs and went to the red, I'd be like hiding in the bush up there, and I would just kind of wait because I would ward like beforehand. Then I'd wait for it to get a little low, hit my Q, stun him into the red, and he'd be pretty low because of the Krugs beforehand. I hit auto and he dies, and I think it's red. And it was good. Like
And it messes up the jungle's pathing the whole
yeah,
time.
It worked like 90% of the time. And I was silver at the time, but like it still worked like 90% of the time.
90% of the time, it works all the time.
Exactly. That's loud.
It is loud.
Like we got another viewer on deck, chilling. Feel free to interact with us if you want. We're lonely. Please.
Lonely, having a good time. What you mean? About 30 more seconds before we get into the game. Any final thoughts on these team comps before we get into the game, Teacup?
I hate Alistar. Like, nothing against them, like, Nothing against him playing Alistar. I just hate him as a character. I hate him on my team. I hate seeing him.
But Moo Meadows.
I don't know. It just tilts me every time I see Alistar. Even like if I'm not playing.
Can't milk those.
That's my input for this game.
Alright. And it does look like that Kennen will be going actually in the mid lane though, with Chica Boss taking over the role. So, Aatrox top. Kennen mid. Oh wait. No, yeah. It's Jarvan jungle.
There's still the off chance that the Ezreal.
I mean, that's what Ezreal build already. It's his third item. He usually gets the Rod of Ages anyway.
Yep.
So, yeah. Basic Ezreal builds usually go Manamune into Manamune or Trinity Force item, Sheen item, Manamune into Rod of Ages.
That's weird. You'd think it would want to rush Rod first because it has the
odd.
Yeah. The Rod of Ages.
Archangel Staff, sorry.
Yeah,
Archangel
like,
Staff.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
No, they usually go AD first because you get a lot more damage from early game.
Yeah.
And you want AD more than getting at least.
Anything gonna be happening here?
A little thing.
If Chica Boss even like sneezes,
they will destroy him. The little puffball, he's gonna die.
The skin is like weird. I don't know what they were thinking with like the blood moon. And then like
what? I think it looks slick.
No, like it's fine, but I don't know. Out of all the characters, why Kennen? You know, like I get it because like he's a ninja.
Yeah, it's because he's a ninja. I mean, that's pretty much why. Because he's a ninja. Oh, and look at that ward by Kayn. Good warding. I love wards like that. I've always been trained to put a ward in the brush about 120, 125. Get good vision for the jungle. Looks like Chica Boss did the same.
Really good leash coming out.
King Alfred starting a red buff instead of blue. Looks like Jarvan is heading his up. He's heading his way already towards the blue side of QC Bank's jungle. It looks like he might be going for the
Or the early gank.
Or yeah, he's going for a level 2 gank onto Reen. He's not gonna get anything though.
Lost potential in getting that.
But it looks like the Warrior is just shoving in like last game. It won't be like a Yorick where he gets his minions constantly, but he's doing a lot of damage to that boy. I'm really interested to see what this Kennen can do in the mid lane, honestly. I haven't seen Kennen in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think the last time I played him was during the Blood Harvest thing. The game type. I think that's what it was called, was the Blood Harvest.
I don't remember that game mode. I didn't play in many game modes except for AR Earth.
That one was basically just a bloodbath with only the Blood Moon character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and like if you got kills, you would like go into stealth. Like you would get like bonus damage depending on how many.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I used it to level up my Smurf.
Ooh, whom that boy is doing a lot of damage here, making Warrior flash away.
Taking a tower shot.
Them feels dope.
Honestly, I think Renekton could just go in if you really wanted to. Like, Aatrox doesn't have flash, you could just flash on top of him.
Oh, and the Ignite's going on to Aatrox. Is he gonna die for this?
It looks like he's barely gonna be making it.
barely gets away with a sliver of health.
He would have just. That's a little greedy staying there.
You better hope that the
The
first
blood
blood going on to Renekton.
Gotta love that, man. The engage coming out from Alistar. Looks like there might be another gank coming out on the mid lane as well. Me getting stunned down. Flash out and burn.
Flash.
The auto flash.
Rockbite's starting off on the back foot of things. QC Bank is really giving it to them.
Does look like things are being turned around compared to last game. I'm gonna be engaging.
Ooh!
The auto gonna be just enough.
Chica Boss just taking out the gank right away, fighting out that 2v1.
Rockbite is now on the board. It feels good, man.
It is a feels good, man.
You're looking for stage. That's one of the good things about Rakan against Alistar. If Alistar needs to do anything, kind of stop it. But Alistar can do the same thing. It does look like Poncho did take any blood. Might be going for a gank bot line.
Might see it happen right here. Poncho and Charles going to get the flag and drag, hitting Alistar. Ezreal's not trying to go in. The knockup being stopped.
Heal having to be popped, but it's not enough.
Activating EMP, getting a kill. Aatrox trying to fight, trying to get the kill possibly on Renekton before he goes down, but he's just going to get just decimated.
Alright. So who are you rooting for this time around?
I think either one of them have a chance really to get out of this really good. QC Bank is leading it right now. They're about almost 1K ahead, but Chalkbites had picked up a kill in the mid and bottom lane, so they're still fighting back. Go anyone's way, really. Reen is looking to come down for a gank as well. He didn't have any of his orbs, so he couldn't really land a stun on him.
A classic. Trying to scare him off a little bit.
It's a prank, bro.
Looks like he might be a little caught up from the cannon though.
Reen is flashing his mastery sign, but he doesn't realize that
Kinda just taking a stroll together. Did you see that? They weren't really like autoing each other or anything. Kinda just chilling.
fun games. A little bit of fun and games. Renekton and Aatrox still having a little bit of scuff.
The most one time
Hey, you're getting the stun off.
1v1 going on right now, but it doesn't. That boy doesn't know that Poncho is around. Follow up.
Does look like that QC Bank is going to be hitting the drink. A little premature ignite there. Good kiting coming 80k.
Ooh, and the ult barely missing Alistar. He is going to be taken down by Chica Boss, and the ult's going to get popped. Kaisa better run for her life, or else she's going to go
Charm
down
coming
too.
through.
EMP is going to get another kill onto his belt. He's going to chase down the Kane. Reen is coming in from the back line. She's going to try to get a kill onto Jarvan, but the rest of the team for Chalk Bites is here. Ezreal landing the Q. He's going to get the W. He might try to go in on this. He flashes in. He's going to get a couple kills. Reen using his ultimate, but EMP is just going on a killing spree. Looks like Renekton is falling back a little bit. He doesn't want to go too ham onto the Aatrox. He does have his ultimate now. He can chunk down, Whom That Boy can chunk down Warrior quite a bit before he pops his ult, but I don't think he wants to fight too much on this. I think he just wants to keep taking the minions, go pressure the towers quite a bit, and then back off. I mean, he's already 2-0, so he could potentially fight Aatrox under the tower. I mean, it's not going to be that hard. A lot of damage going on to him, but Pancho Achero is here to go onto him. He's going to ult Renekton. There was a really nice ult blocking him in. The shutdown's going to go right onto Pancho. Chalk Bites is taking back all of the kills that were dealt to them early in the game. It's now 6-3, and they're almost coming back to this game. They're still under 300 gold, but I mean, they're just catching up. Here comes another tower plate. Bam. Delicious.
I wouldn't really say that.
Why not?
Because it's stone.
It's definitely delicious. Get the delicious turret plating for 120 gold.
Love the taste of stone.
It's protein. It's not building protein, is how much his Aatrox is dying though. Oh, he's about to get ganked again. Kane went up top. Warrior ended up getting away, but Chica Boss is doing a ton of damage onto Reen right now. And what are you gonna expect? Reen 1-1, the engage going onto Kaisa, the charm being going on, but Ezreal's taking so much damage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Chica Boss was able to go on a killing spree and take out Reen. I don't think Chica Boss could kill himself, but at least not in game. But oh, and here comes another gank. King Alfred's trying to go in onto the top lane again. They might be able to kill Aatrox this time around. He hasn't ulted yet. Very surprised. He ulted earlier, and that was going to be kill onto Renekton. Oh, Renekton's taking a couple of tower shots, not realizing. Oh, the ultimate
just barely hitting him. Gotta hate when that happens. You think you're fine. Boop. Look at EMP, he's 4-1 right now. He's in a really good position, especially on Ezreal.
Yeah, and Chica's 3-0. I mean, they're both doing really well. Alistar is just gonna knock up the gank. So King Alfred here is here once again. Go for another gank onto Warrior. I mean, he's not worth much money anymore. Ancho is here now. Not enough damage to actually kill Reen though. Looks like Warrior is just going to poke the bear a little bit more, try to go onto Renekton. If he goes too far forward though, when Renekton's stun is off cooldown, he'll be able to go back in with his jungler. Looks like it might happen. Yeah, he's gonna go.
Okay.
It's gonna happen again. Warrior was able to pop his ultimate though, but he's really far away from his tower. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this one, to be honest with you. That's gonna be a kill going on to the game.
Looks like gonna get the. Ooh.
Oh, Pachiro is so low. He does end up surviving though. Chica Boss is coming in for a flank though. He might go on to Kane right now. Kane using flash right away. He's trying to maneuver around so he could possibly use the blast plant, but he's oh, he was able to get away. Feels bad.
It's either kite long enough to where you can use the plant or wait for your cooldown on your basically.
Uh-oh, here comes Reen trying to go on to EMP.
That's a lot
EMP
of
being
damage
taken
going
down
on.
by the Kaisa. Rakan trying to get out of there. Good
W?
guy Grant, you can
There we
possibly
go.
get there, but the W is going to be able to get you out, and that's going to be a double kill going in for Marsh Boy.
He's a great Kaiser.
Flash coming out. Like, Kennen and J4 are going to be trying to go. Kind of weird. It's 16 minutes in and no one's trying to go for that Inferno.
Yeah, no one's really gone for it. Inferno's really contested Dragon too. Imagine that Rockbites try to go for it with the amount of lead they were out of this. I mean, they are 2k down though, so it's kind of like there's so much they can't do as well. I mean, Aatrox is just getting bullied up in the top lane. Looks like QC Bank are doing a lot to take control of this game.
Like I was saying, while you were setting stuff up earlier, like QC Bank's problem last game was the lack of consistent damage. It's not really that they were like doing bad. It's just like they had no way to get in and do things. So, the fact that they have an actual way to carry this time around.
There's the first turret going down with Renekton taking it. Pancho Ranchero and Chalkbites are taking down the first Infernal Drink though. Let's see if they are able to secure it. Looks like they will be able to. Pancho being able to secure the Infernal Drink for the team. The ultimate going on to Rain. Renekton is here as well though. Chica Boss flash ulting onto Rain, and that's
Like, turning this around.
turning it around, getting a double kill onto Jarvan. And Aatrox is just gonna be able to split push top lane the whole time now. And they might be able to get the mid tower out of this as well.
It's like Fitz will be coming in. Just make sure nothing happens to that tower. Bot lane is being pressured. Further.
Bot tower being taken down by the Ezreal and the on. Ultimate being used, not gonna hit anybody.
I'm going to be going in. Ulting the wrong person. I think that was a misclick. He ulted the Rakan there.
They still ended up getting the kill out of it, but at what cost? I mean, they did get a shutdown as well, so I mean, it is a little bit worth it. Ezreal doesn't have any more gold on top of him anymore. He does have 2 items, and he has a full pair of boots, so he's kind of really fed at the moment.
Way too much CC going on there. He could not do anything there.
And Karma's really getting back at Renekton right now.
Getting a lot of pressure out. Kennen should be pushing out that mid as possible. We're gonna BM a little bit with his mastery. The flash coming out.
And he probably is gonna flash it again just because he knows he got away.
He did, right there.
He's gonna keep taunting him.
It's working. I mean, he's wasting Warrior's time. He's not gonna be able to get anything. Still trying.
Oh, it's Marsh Boy. Ooh, almost getting knocked up by Pancho, but being able to back away by the last second. Kane's going in for a gank here, trying to mess up a little bit.
The flash. Oh, should be enough.
And he will go down. Chica Boss is roaming up to get maybe something out of this, but nothing ends up coming out of it. Except for maybe killing them anyway, but they won't do that. They want to look for kills. They're going to get some kills, but the kills aren't going for the side of Chalk Bites right now. Looks, except like when you get a, yeah, no. It's all going to QC Bank. QC Bank getting the shutdown goal on pretty much everybody there. That was a really bad play by the side of Chalk Bites. Looks like they might be getting Baron now.
First one all year.
QC Bank is to be secured by QC Bank.
It's weird because, like, you would think, like, Chalkbites, I would say Chalkbites' team is more team fight oriented than QC Bank's. Like, on paper, in my opinion.
Ooh, it looks like Rain's gotten really caught out. He's gonna have to flash away from that. And he won't even have it. He won't have his flash for the next team fight that pops up. So they can, if Chalk Bites are able to dive onto Rain, they'll be able to get rid of a lot of damage.
It's gonna be another Earth Drake too. It's be really good for them.
Yeah, QC Bank picking up the second Earth Drake. Aatrox having the TP up at the top lane to respond to that boy.
It does kind of look like they don't know exactly what to do at this point.
Yeah,
Not
both teams
really.
are really just fun. Good old fashioned League of Legends. Kane's going in for a gank. Gonna knock up the Aatrox, but he's not as squishy as he once was, so he's gonna be able to do a little bit of damage back to Kane. Pancho Ochera did come up, so King Alfred was have to back off a little bit. He's gonna back.
MP getting a little splitting bot lane. All of them.
They're gonna go on to Whom That Boy is splitting, but they have nobody to focus on the mid lane that might be taken out. Remember's gone to Whom That Boy, and he's gonna get ulted on by Pancho, and he's gonna be taken down, shit down. But meanwhile, Aatrox is gonna be going down by, he's gonna get chunked out by Warrior. He might have to flash away, but he doesn't even have it, and he's gonna get killed by King Alfred. I mean, I think we might be seeing a game 3 here pretty soon.
They're gonna be setting up. Boy might be a little caught out here. Has to flash. Fun going out. Jarvan going in for the engage. No one's really.
Really able to help him out. Mankey
There's
Boy's
the
gonna
ult.
go down.
Okay, there we go. Double kill. Now would be a good time for something. See a bank have. Two stunts coming up.
You're actually popping off. You're actually popping off. He's actually so bad at the game. Go get him. Go get him. That is an int. That is a waste of a teleport. That is an int. Go pick him up. He ulted as well. He's actually throwing the game. Alright.
We're hearing a lot of BM from one of the players. We won't mention any names. On the crowd, you guys might hear it here pretty soon. You might see why soon. It looks like QC Bank is going for the dragon right now. They're going to get their third dragon of the game.
Knockout. Gonna be charming 3 people. Heal coming out from Ezreal.
Ooh, and they're all gonna die. They're gonna get punished for this.
Like another Baron's gonna be going out to QC Banks. Be trying to kite as he possibly can.
Just go in the game.
Pick up the Baron. They're gonna be going back to base, resetting. They might try to go end the game now. They have a lot of pressure going on. I mean, they have an 8K goal, 9K goal lead.
Slowly but surely.
Not 9K. They have a 7K.
Slowly but surely, they're winning this game.
What you do is so funny. You have to watch this.
Ooh, looks like Pancho Ranchero is getting beat up a little bit. Warrior's trying his best, but King Alfred is just taking him out. He's popping off.
Flash coming out from Warrior.
I think this is where we heard the BM. They're all chasing down. They're all going to be chasing down the Warrior, though. So there's not. They're going to QC Chalklights are going to be able to just push out the lanes. Going to be able to reset the wave a little bit. And all Warrior is doing is just buying time for the team to just be able to push out the towers a little bit right now.
Khan's gonna be caught out.
He's gonna get. Yeah, he's gonna get caught out. He's gonna get caught out. It's like Israel didn't go the Archangel staff this game. I really think he should have. He's gonna go for Zhonya's though, which might give him a little bit of AP power, a little bit of pressure.
Looks like this might be
This might be the end of the game though. Green flashing his Mastery 7, being a little BM-y. They keep pressuring. I mean, Renekton's pushing up top. You got Kaisa, Marshbuoy pushing out the bottom lane. You got Pancho Ranchero is doing a little bit of damage onto him. They got the whole team sent on to Marshbuoy. He might kill him though, but he no.
Barely coming out.
Green is just destroying everybody.
The pressure is just too much right now. Getting the top, they're about to be getting bot as well, and Nate is pushing with Superman. Those look like they're just trying to deal with as much pressure as possible right now.
Let's check the rules. Let's check the rules. Oh, you said it's wait, so it's not actually. But then you guys, so anyways, are you guys involved in whatever you have to do to get the CD in the company? Oh, we have the rules. We have the rules. We're checking the rules. Season is best of 3. We gonna be here all night, boys. Yeah. What the rules are we got? You guys got lucky. The rule set that
It says on there verse of 3. It says right there.
And that was game 2, QC Bank versus Chalk Bites. QC Bank taking it. We're gonna go into an intermission right now with Michael. We'll see who we're gonna have up next here pretty soon. So we will be right back.
West Bank.
Try that again.
We're back. We have Victory Store versus Northwest Bank. Right now, bans on Victory Store, it's Vladimir, Yasuo, and Fizz. I do agree with the Yasuo and Fizz ban. I hate facing Yasuo. He is one of the characters that I tend to hate facing just in general. He's annoying, scales well, really easy to play, and then the same thing with Fizz. He's basically the AP variant of Yasuo, where he just does a lot of damage. He's really easy to play, and he's annoying to face. Like, I don't know. Bans coming out on Northwest is Kayn, Hecarim, and Sylas. I don't really know how I feel about the Hecarim. I haven't seen him played in a long time. Last I checked, he wasn't that good, but he has the potential of being scary with his old having synergy and being able to scare people off, doing a lot of damage. Sylas, I know, is busted. Pretty broken. I've only seen him played once. I know he's busted because he's constantly banned. It looks like Misfortune, Leona, really great bot lane, really great synergy. Leona being able to ult onto anyone, and Misfortune just following up with her ult, shredding them out and dying. Renekton's always great to see. He's pretty much pick your man in this part. He's been played almost every game. And then we have Thresh, Nocturne, Kai'Sa. If I remember correctly, Northwest has a fairly decent Thresh on their team. Pulled off some crazy flash like lands match that we have. Kai'Sa's always great to see. She's one of the best AD carries around. Jax, really good. Scales really well. He's really good early. Great at doing damage.
Played Mortal Kombat enough to know Jax is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, exactly. Sejuani coming through. I haven't seen Sejuani in a while either.
Me neither.
Yeah, she's. You don't even play like. And then Azir as well. Azir, ooh, actually they might be switching over to the Zoe instead. I agree more with that just because Azir, like, I don't know, he's just really hard to be able to do well with. Really mechanically and very little reward. Like, if you're a god out, it's different.
Teemo?
No, Azir.
Are we gonna get a Teemo?
Oh.
I want a Teemo. Can we get a Teemo? Can we get a Teemo? That's the one character I know.
The only character you need is
Teemo? Oh.
Jhin. Love Jhin. Jin's one of my favorite characters.
I hate Jhin.
Why do you hate Jhin?
Because he's not Teemo. Alright, so what are your thoughts?
Overall, I'm liking Victory Store's comp a little more. It's a little more synergized. Having Leona's being able to stun anyone basically, and then Misfortune being able to shred. Okay. Does look like Jin's not going to be played. It's going to be LeBlanc instead.
You guys are. So it's not Jhin, it's LeBlanc.
I can log
So
into my
it's-
account after.
It's not.
I just didn't know if you wanted to play when you leave.
I don't think it's not Jhin, it's LeBlanc.
Alright. But yeah, they just have like way more synergy coming in with engages and team fights. Basically, Sejuani is going to be able to hold down someone, stun them. Leona's going to be able to follow up with a stun, be able to get an AoE, stun or slow. And then Misfortune just presses R.
And then dead.
Yeah, and then they just win.
And then dead.
Instead of Zoe, I would have picked Karthus. Karthus would have been a lot better in my opinion, but
Agreed.
and then on Northwest side, I mean, they had the potential of like single targets with Nocturne, Thresh, Jax, but like I don't know. Like every time I say something, it always ends up going the other way. So,
Caster's Curse.
Yeah.
Caster's Curse.
Pretty much, it's Caster's Curse. feels bad, man. But like, it hypothetically speaking, if I was on one of these teams, I would probably dodge if I was on Northwest Bank. I would not want to play this game. Like, I would not want to be on their team. But you know,
Oh my god, we just annihilated this man.
it does look like we're gonna be actually getting into the actual pick and bans. And if you guys remember, it's not gonna be Jin being played. It is actually LeBlanc.
Alright. Ooh woo. We got a fizz. Just kidding.
Yeah, no, Fizz is awful. Like, awful. Like, he's good. He's toxic. I think Fizz and Yasuo are very toxic for this game. Because they're just very unfun to face. I'm probably, like, one of the few people that think that, but I don't know. I hate Fizz. I hate Yasuo.
Get it all out, man.
I hate...
Nope. Yeah, there you
I
go.
hate Alistar. I was ranting about Alistar earlier.
I hate my mom.
Yeah, I hate my mom.
I hate my cousins. I hate my friends.
Yeah. There's a lot of hate going on. But
Oh no, what are this? What are this?
oh, Tony didn't switch it over.
Oh, Tony. Oh my gosh.
So it feels bad.
Everyone, you can send your complaints to Tony Stopoulos at the real Ostopoulos. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeet. What map do you think they're gonna go?
Hopefully the Summoner's Rift. I would prefer if they played on.
Chase, you should make a twisted tree line.
Yeah, I would prefer if they
bet.
played on Twisted Tree Line. This Twisted Tree Line. I just like the aesthetic of Twisted Tree Line more because it's all like dead and edgy.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had water.
Yeah.
Thank you. I want to see some hype plays coming out from Love Guns Leona. I was playing Leona earlier today and I went like 5-1, 20, something like that. Leona's really good right now in my opinion. Her win rate doesn't really say that, but I feel Leona's one of those characters where if you're good with her, you can play games really well. Same with Thresh. Really, it's one interchange the other. Thresh is a little harder to play. Well, a lot harder, in my opinion. Or not even in my opinion, that's facts. But what's gonna be going on? Weird seeing Thano play a tank instead of a carry jungler too. Usually he plays carry junglers. Tries to go for the kills. That's how he tries to win, is getting the lead. It does look like we're about to be going into the game. Just kidding, we have 3 more minutes. But while we're waiting, I can just say thanks to our sponsors, Intel, Video Games, etc., St. Ambrose University, and Respawn. Thanks to them, we're able to keep Paradigm alive and able to do these kind of things for the community of Wild City.
Not anymore.
Playing the waiting game now.
Wait a second. I. Hey, let's talk about this. Go. Food. Sounds like. Dude, come on. I'm not going out last. I'm not taking last.
if you need me.
All right, everybody, we are back for the draft of Game 2. This is a high stakes game here. We got a grudge match. The two best teams in the league playing for first place. Actually, they are currently tied in the standings. So, I believe if Northwest Bank wins this game, they take it over. They take over first place. If Victory Store wins this game, they win first place as well. So this is going to be a pretty important game. Looks like we got a lot of bands going down here. We see Kane, Renekton, Morgana for Northwest Bank, and we see Yasuo, Fizz, and Jax for Victory Store. And it looks like Northwest Bank is going to deny the Leona pick this game, and then Victory Store responds with a quick Thresh Misfortune. And then we see a follow-up Sivir pick. Now, Sivir is a very farm-heavy champion. She has really good wave clear, really easy to just defend your base if you're being pressed up. Oh wow, a Kled pickup for Northwest Bank. Now, we have seen Kled mid occasionally in some games, but I'm almost always going to assume that's going to be a top lane. And wow, they let the Nasus through. Victory Store is going to take advantage of that. There's a Lissandra ban, banning out all the mid lane champions that Dr. Random plays. Lovegun has done his homework, obviously, knows what he's banning. They've got a subbed in mid laner, so we'll see what he wants. Oh wow, they don't know about the sub, I guess? Not totally sure. They are afraid of his Zoe, but I don't really think he plays much Zoe. And then Victory Store goes ahead and bans LeBlanc. That's all the mid laners that we've seen out of Dr. Random so far. Alright, here it is. We see, there it is, Sejuani. The jungle is revealed. I know Thano likes a late pick in the draft so he can see his matchup, but it's going to have to go down right there. They don't want to pick the mid laner yet. Odds are we'll see an Azir, but I'm not totally sure. Not totally sure how that goes. Renekton does get banned. So, obviously, Nunu and Willump, okay. A champion that did get hit this patch, but obviously hasn't come through yet, so we'll see. 9.5 she'll get a nerf on the heal to her consume, but this patch she's still just as strong, really good engage, really tanky, just a great jungler all around. And mid laner is going to come in here. Both last picks are the mid. Hoping to see something spicy out of Northwest Bank, considering all the mids have been banned. Might get a Malzahar. Oh, Veigar. Wow. A Veigar. Alright. I know he has played Malzahar like one other game, so that would have been interesting, but okay. Here it is, Azir. Pretty good into Veigar, honestly. Not a bad champion into Veigar. Hopefully, hopefully we can see something really good here. I'm liking the team comp from both teams. One is looking very solo lane heavy. Mid lane and the top lane specifically are looking like if they can get ahead, it's going to be a pretty hard stomp. But I think Victory Store is going to be able to weather the storm in the top lane. The mid lane matchup might be a little bit of a disadvantage skill-wise, but the matchup is probably favoring Azir, so hopefully this goes in the favor of the mid lane can go in the favor of Victory Store. That's obviously what. Not a lot of tank on the side of Victory Store outside the Sejuani, but it is possible for Thresh to get as well as Nasus, so yeah, that goes. I'm gonna hop here into just the tournament draft, just to get started for the game. Victory Store, like I said, currently up 1-0. Alright. Let's get these bans out of the way real quick. I'm really interested about this Zoe ban. Zoe ban was probably they were probably just unaware of what was happening. Because I know for a fact that they switched out the mid laner. They probably said that they switched out the mid laner, but the enemy team just didn't really know what to ban. The mid laner probably said, I don't want to play against Zoe, and just canceled the Zoe pick, even if the other mid laner couldn't play it. But either way, he gets the Vigar, considering all of his champions were basically banned out. I feel like Malzahar could have been a really good pick here, but maybe they just want to scale really hard into the early game goes bad. Golden Boy pulling out this Kled. I want to say I've seen him play Kled one other game, but I don't really know. Sure. Sees Kled. I like to watch Kled play in the top lane. Definitely some outplay potential with the dismount and remount. Each bot lane here has a couple of advantages. I think that the Leona probably has like an aggression advantage, considering her CC is a little bit easier to hit than the Thresh. But I know Lovegun has great experience on Thresh, and he's going to be able to work his magic on Thresh. Last game, they actually decided to pick Thresh in order to deny it from Lovegun. This game, they just flip-flopped supports. This time they deny the Leona, which is actually his main, and just hand over the Thresh. So maybe they were hoping he doesn't pick Thresh, but they definitely say we don't want to see this guy's Morgana. His Morgana is pretty nasty and is really good against engaged support. See what happens. Not sure if anyone saw the patch notes earlier today, but we've got some nerfs coming in for tank supports. So supports that aren't running Relic Shield might start coming back into the meta. We might see some heal supports, some Janna, some Soraka, and that'll come into play next week and the following week when Gauntlet begins. So you can definitely look forward to that. Alright, one thing I'm really looking to focus on this game is our Nunu and Willem pick. We have Nunu into Sejuani. Both are pretty tanky, don't do like a ton of damage to each other. They're really good at setting up kills in like a 2 in the mid lane or side lane game. So if they go to fight each other for camps, you might see just like smite wars, because they're not really able as champions to kill each other in a one-on-one, or at least like it would take a really long time to kill each other. But I know that getting the camps is going to be really important. Side lane pressure, side lane priority for their champion or for their teammates. Really looking forward to this game. Got a minute and 30 here. Hop in just because of the spectator delay. A little bit unfortunate that we have this spectator delay, but it all works out in the end, you know. Alright. The only matchup I haven't really talked about this game, Nasus and Kled. Personally, I'm not sure how this matchup goes for the Nasus. Keep calm and get stacks, I guess, is all you have to do. So that would be a plus. Any type of stacks he can get quickly is beneficial for the game. And obviously, you don't want to let the Kled snowball. Kled is a very snowbally champ. He can just run down anyone when he gets super fed. He has the dismount, which allows him to engage from fights if he needs to. Obviously, he'll be vulnerable, but if he has follow-up, he's able to like dodge some CC and stuff like that with the dismount, and remount as well for really quick fight turnaround. not paying attention to Flood's Fury, so what happens. About to jump in 10 seconds here. See what kind of skins they're rocking today. Yeah, I'm really into the cosmetic game. I love the skins. Alright, here we go. Loading up here. We've got, ooh, nice clean Nunu skin. Lots of old skins though. Superb Villain Vygar, Bandit Sivir, sporting the new Leona skin. Lunar Eclipse Leona. Oh, we're just jump in right now. All right, got directed camera going on here. I'm gonna try and bring guys. Lock? Can't lock it. That's all about. On here. Trying to. Obviously, I hold tab at work. Not necessarily want to hold. Yeah. Either way, 5-point opening for both teams. Nothing crazy. Nothing. No crazy invades going off here. But pretty standard builds from both sides as well. Like to see the Azir corrupting. I don't typically go corrupting on Azir, but it's not a bad pick. That's for sure, or a bad pickup on any mid laner. That's for sure. Gives you a lot of extra sustain. Especially, I mean, into a matchup like Vygar, he doesn't have like too much like poke damage. He's not gonna nuke you down really fast. He's more just gonna do like chip after chip, trying to get his stacks or whatever. Obviously, he didn't take cleanse though, which is very interesting. I thought maybe we would see a cleanse. He goes barrier. Alright, quick leash from both sides. And it looks like Thano is going to have the clear speed advantage. I don't know though with the Nunu snowball. We'll see how that goes. Nass is already getting some quick stacks up. Get it back in order. That way for the fans at home. Alright, we got DS advantage in neither lane really. I mean, Fled just getting some really good poke damage on a Hangman, zoning him out of the CS. Oh no, Hangman might get clipped with the... No, he doesn't. Here we go. Early gank from the Nunu. Has to get the Thresh Flash. Wow, actually is able to turn the snowball around that cliff and are going to pick up the kill onto Love Gun. Really unfortunate there. I've never seen a Nunu turn at like a 90-degree angle before, but there we have it. Their jungler obviously has the ability to do that. Not really scared of that one, but I guess you have to be in this case because our Nunu knows what he's doing. So now we're just gonna see bot lane with the priority now. Probably gonna start picking up a CS lead, and top lane the Kled starting to pick up an early lead as well. Here we go. All right, Kled just going in on this Nass, is dealing a ton of damage. Nass is getting flashed on. Is ignited and falling low, but survives. Survives the early pressure from the Kled. I thought he was going to go down, ended up surviving. Is going to fall behind in CS now, but his jungle does seem to have a little bit of a clear advantage over this Nunu because of the bot lane gank. Nunu does have a kill, however. She had to get first blood. Oh wow, we get the gank off from the Sejuani. Vygar's basically out of mana, but wow, Azir is not really there for the follow-up. Unfortunate that they couldn't get the kill there. See what happens. We got the bot side going pretty even. I thought it was going to be a little bit grim for Victory Store because Love Gun died so early, but it looks like Misfortune, Corporal Havoc, able to keep up his CS while they were pushing. Alright, it looks like Golden Boy going on Hangman again. He might get this kill this time, but the Wither goes off. Not going to get in that last auto attack. Wither coming in at the optimal time, but he is just zoning him out of lane over and over, which is a little bit unfortunate. We are seeing a lot of wave clear down here in the bottom like I was talking about. Sivir really hard to deal with early. Pretty much at all stages of the game, her wave clear is just really tough to deal with. Hong Choi Law really acknowledging his ability as a AD carry to just clear out the waves fast, slowly getting a CS advantage over the Misfortune. But she can probably pick it back up. Yeah, is able to catch back up a little bit because he did have a wave advantage over her. But here he is again, Control Law just pushing the wave out pretty hard. Alright, pretty heavy focus in this bot lane this game. Mid lane starting to pull ahead just a touch, and jungle starting to even out. But top lane is where we're really seeing a big advantage. Top lane has a huge advantage over this Nasus. Obviously, he made him back 2 times, and here he is again, going for the engage. Has a level advantage on the Nasus, but the wave is going to stop him. He doesn't want to take all that damage from the wave, knows that the Nasus could turn the fight with the lifesteal that he has. Hangman doing a good job of just acknowledging that I can't obtain this CS, I'm just going to throw down my E and try and clear it anyway. Try and get that last bit of CS. Alright, Hangman getting gone on again. Golden Boy just relentless with the aggression. But Hangman's just going to get ready to turn this around. Wants to dismount the Kled. Does dismount the Kled. He does have Ignite, but Kled is stacking up that Fury really fast. Stacking up the... Is he going to die here? Oh no, Kled levels up at the worst possible time and just finishes the kill on the Nasus. That was really unfortunate. The creeps die, and wow, the creeps die. Get him level 6. He gets that extra HP and is just able to ignite and kill him. Wow, Hangman having a rough start to this game. We've seen him a lot on Renekton. He stomps on Renekton. I would really like to see what can happen here we go. Engage on the bot side. MF ready with her spells. They drop the Ignite on the Sivir, but nothing's actually going to happen here. They don't finish the kill onto the Sivir, and Leona's just too tanky for them to finish off. Is Sivir going to stay or back? Sivir's going to back. Misfortune might be able to catch up a little bit in the CS. But wow, top lane, like I was saying, we got a snowball-y champ in the top lane. Speaking of snowballs, here comes Nunu in the bot lane. Gets the double, or gets the knock up onto the Thresh. They have to blow heal. They blow a lot of summoner spells, but they do survive. Nunu getting pretty low here, but all of them pretty low, but Victory Store not able to get anything. We have almost a 2K gold lead just in CS and a couple of kills here coming out for Northwest Bank. I would really like to see what could happen here. Victory Store needs to change something. They've got to change something. The CS is getting too grim in the top lane. Most of the CS lead, or most of the lead, is probably formulated in this top lane right now, just because he's got about almost a 20 CS lead on this Nasus. I'm not sure what the stacks are on the Nasus. I'll try and check here. We've got only 75 stacks. That's really unfortunate for him. I mean, man, 75 is tough. That's really tough. Usually around 10 minutes, you're looking 150, 200 stacks with the new update. But I'm pretty sure that this Kled has been really good at just zoning Hangman off of his top lane cannons. Alright, we got bot lane coming back down. Leona looked like she was looking for some sort of roam, maybe just getting vision down. Has vision around the Drake. Sivir by herself. Oh my gosh, with the next level hook. The next level hook from the Thresh. Can they get the kill? No. Sivir's gonna live on 50 HP. Or about, oh my gosh, Corporal Havoc with a nice Q finish. And here we go. Getting a gank out onto the Kled, but Nasus gets clubbed down by, oh no, we have the resummon on the Kled. Kled is just ready to take this Nasus down. The Ignite goes off, top lane with a really effective lead. Oh no, Nunu falls. Nunu falls to the Nasus after he dies. Takes a little bit of some unfortunate tower aggro there and ends up dying, but looks like Kled not able to get his resummon quite yet. They are going to get this turret though because Dr. Random rotated up. Golden Boy playing this lane excellently. Like I said, he needs to snowball. He's a snowball champion. Can he get this lane going? Yes, it looks like he can. 2-0-1, 66 CS, got a 36 CS lead over the Nasus. Nasus having a really rough game here, but like we said, we're looking at an infinitely stacking champion, so it could be a comeback for him. Azir pushing in this mid lane does have a little bit of a CS disadvantage right now. He actually misses the plating there. Fails to auto attack the turret, misses the plating, misses out on a free 160 gold just for a little bit of harass onto the Veigar. That's really unfortunate. Take a look here at Veigar stacks. Not sure how many stacks Veigar has, but probably won't be able to tell either. But we're looking like some sort of engage coming in the bot lane. Love Gun with a free hook. Nunu is there once again though. Nunu literally always in this bot lane, following up on these kills. Love Gun is gonna survive here, but with the unfortunate death on the Misfortune. Like I said, we got Northwest Bank pulling out a spicy pick, and here we go. Kled in the bot lane. What can he do here? What can he do? Kled has to flash out, but they clean up the kill onto oh wow, there it is. Cleans up the kill onto the Sejuani. They dive the turret with the Kled, and it turns out to be very successful for them. Tiamat coming down on them in the bot lane. Easy wave clear. Oh my goodness, Azir with the shutdown onto the Veigar. Really quick work of the Veigar there. I was not expecting Azir to just pop off like that real fast. Veigar does have a lot more farm, but it only looks like the advantage is coming out because of his back timings. It looks like Azir has not backed since his first back. He picked up the Azir picked up the Lost Chapter on his first back and just stayed in lane, farmed away, almost caught back up to the Veigar. And wow, while this Kled was away, the Nasus has almost completely caught back up in CS. These roams may have been effective in the bot lane, but how oppressive are they going to be in the long run? This Nasus is picking up some big sacks here. Goes from 70 at 8 minutes to 160 at 12 minutes. Oh wow, great ulti from the MF onto the Drake. Nunu tries to go in and stop the Drake, but just gets destroyed inside of the Dragon Pit. And they're going to have this for free. Wow. Dano missed his smite and almost gets the Dragon Snipe by the Sivir, but is able to just turn that around really quick. Alright, here we go. We got Love Gun coming in mid, trying to stop. Oh my gosh, Dr. Random just destroys Love Gun there. Does not hesitate to finish him off, throws out all of his spells, lands them all, and just completely wipes him from the map. A little bit unfortunate. Love Gun was looking for some engage from his team, didn't have any follow-up. Gets trapped inside the Veigar W and just gets zoned and killed. Azir here, picks up his Luden's Echo. It's like Dr. Random gonna have a farm advantage for a while now. Because Azir's just sitting on the Ludens. Veigar has boots. He's got plenty to deal with the enemy team here. Boots, Sacred Relic, and the the Dorn's start. All right, here we go. Herald Falls for Northwest Bank. That is a big objective considering they can just break open this mid lane. Azir's been holding down the mid lane, but here we go. They're 5-manning at mid. Nunu just gonna run in. Doesn't care. Doesn't care about the enemy. Says, I'm just gonna run in here, throw down a snowball. I can tank a turret shot. Doesn't care really. And just says, hello boys. Here it is, as I suspected. Trying to open up the mid lane tier 1 turret. Azir has a lot of good wave clear though. We might just see this be a waste of the Herald. This turret is very high health. Here comes Kled. Kled engaging way too deep here. We might just see him fall under the turret. Wow, really great fight from Victory Store. Great long range hook from the Thresh. Picks up a huge kill. Goes 3 for 1 in this mid lane fight. Make it 4. Wow, Corporal Havoc picking up a triple kill. Great fight from Victory Store. They only lose the Azir, and they don't even lose the turret. They drop the Herald, and the turret stays. That has to feel extremely bad for Northwest Bank. All right, here we go. Looks like Victory Store not gonna be able to clear out the Drake either, or I mean the turret either. They can't clear out the middle turret, so both sides of the spectrum here, we got a turret up in mid lane. Map really opens up after that turret falls. I mean, granted, if Victory Store could just get 1 turret, it would be really good. They did close the gold lead by about 2,000 gold though. All right. Sorry about that. Got to get the camera back up. Disrupted the camera there on accident. We got a Drake spawning in a minute 45. This time we see a lot of good vision from Northwest Bank rather than Victory Store. Victory Store doesn't have as good a vision. Oh wow, we might see Sejuani caught out here. Kled, oh, gets the flash from the Sejuani. That's a pretty big pickup considering your jungle's flash is pretty important, but I'm not too worried about the Sejuani. We'll see what can happen here in this next fight. It looks like Northwest Bank wants to go mid lane again. NASA's still a little bit behind in CS. Mid lane really starting to fall behind though. Kongchoi Law getting is behind the Misfortune, however. Misfortune has her Duskblade up. She has a Phage. She's ready to finish this Black Cleaver. Wow, Hangman just zoning the Kled out of lane. Never thought I would see this game. He does have a Frozen Heart. That's pretty good for him. Gonna allow him to be really tanky into that Kled. And wow, here we go. Azir getting some good poke off against the Veigar. But once again, we got mid lane being just cleared by the Sivir. So much good wave clear on these champions that it's super hard to just clear out these mid lane turrets. They want to crack open the map, but they just can't do it. Bot lane turrets looking really healthy for Northwest Bank. There's been no split push threat there for a long time. Oh wow, we got a hook going on to Leona. Do they want to fight this though? Here we go. Nunu gets ulted by the Sejuani. Leona almost is getting pretty low, but here comes the Kled. Here comes the Kled. Are we going to see this fight turned around? Nunu dealing a ton of damage, and the whole team for Victory Store is low. Here it is. Kled coming in, dealing a ton of damage. They get off. Oh no, Nasus might be caught out here. He may have engaged a little too late in the fight, and there it is. We have a 4 for nil for Northwest Bank. That's looking really unfortunate. I don't think they expected the Kled to ult from that far away. And they're going to get the dragon for free here. It's just an Ocean Drake. And the next one that we'll see is an Ocean. So a lot of Oceans this game. We got 3 Oceans going down this game. Next one will come up in 5 minutes. We'll see what happens in between. We're going to have Baron coming up in about a minute. And Northwest Bank holding a large portion of the map control. Victory Store still yet to take a turret. It would be really efficient if they could get a turret because look at here. We got Nunu clearing out camps in their own jungle. This is really hard for Sejuani. She's super far behind right now. Obviously still provides a lot for the team in regards to CC, but having some extra farm is really good on your jungler, obviously. The levels matter as well, considering the smite. So it'd be really good to see Sejuani having a better game. Thano obviously forced to pick the Sejuani again. They didn't ban as many of his champions this game, but it is a little bit rough to see him struggling because I've known him as a powerhouse jungler for a while. Here he goes, engaging on the Veigar. Is he caught out here? He might just be caught out. With the save from the Thresh, but the Veigar ult's just going to follow him. He loses that out. And mid lane turret has been posted up by the Azir. Azir abusing his passive. Oh no. Love Gun is forced to flash out. Almost dies to the Veigar. Wow, that's really unlucky for Love Gun there. Has to blow flash on Thresh just to survive. Azir might be a little too far extended here. Yeah. It looks like here they come. Azir has to flash and still gets taken down by the Kled. Here we go. Northwest Bank just running them down. Gonna get the ult onto the turret. Huge damage. They pick up the Nunu, but Miss Fortune is dead. Their most farmed champion at the moment. Here we go. We've got Kled. Everyone is just ready here, but they don't want to break the base. Not totally sure what's going on here. Maybe they want the Baron, but I don't know if they're healthy enough for the Baron. They have no jungler as well, so it actually ends up being just a 2-for-1, I guess. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't see the Baron fall. Nunu is up and running. Alright, here we go. We've got Love Gun here, trying to clear out some vision around the Baron pit. He knows that it's a little bit tough to regain vision. Better just to clear it out beforehand. They want to fight. I know they do. This Baron is a super important objective for the Victory Store squad. Northwest Bank currently has the scuttle, so they're not gonna have any, like, they have some vision that's just not clearable. Wow, here we go. Love Gun caught out in the pit. He has no flash. He's gonna go down. They have no support for this fight. They're just gonna go for the Baron. Here we go. Well, they're not gonna go for it. Nunu jumps off the Baron for some reason. Azir getting some really good poke damage onto the enemy team, but he might just want to run away. Nunu, here she comes. Really good W away, but they run right into the Kled. Nunu oh my goodness, the Nunu ulti. Here he is, Kled just popping off. Veigar doing a ton of damage in this fight. It is a 3-for-0. 3-for-0, and the mid lane is just going to fall here. Mid lane is going to fall. Veigar survives with barely any health. Leona has about a third of her health, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here we go. They go for the Nexus turrets. Love Gun going in here. Doesn't have ulti, but gets off a good pick onto two of the champions. Oh no. 2 are dead. It's just the Kled and the Leona alive. But they realize we have to back off. Azir's coming back up. Miss Fortune is up. We can't do anything. They may have overstayed. Losing 3 there just for 1, or they didn't even get the Nexus turret. I think they definitely overstayed. Could have possibly just looked to take the Baron instead. I know that Thano was alive, so I mean, Northwest Bank maybe overestimating there, but it looks like they're still in a good position to win this game. They have an 8K gold lead. And you know how those games go. They usually go in the favor of the team in the lead. I'm gonna be honest with you, but we could see some crazy plays. Nasus still gaining stacks. Really not as high as we would like to see, but we're not complaining. 360, still a decent amount of stacks. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. We got Sivir coming in the mid lane, just clearing out the wave with the Veigar. Thano actually gets his blue buff this time. He hasn't had his buffs for very many fights because Nunu has just been inside of his jungle pretty much the whole game. Alright, here we go. No team fights going down. The Baron is still alive though. I would like to think that Northwest Bank would prioritize Baron to this dragon, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Northwest Bank just gonna commit for the Drake. They have control of the mid lane, so it's not very hard to clear it out. Basically a paper Drake here. There it goes. Alright. You've got them just clearing the Drake really fast. Now they're posturing for bottom. They say, we got mid lane. We got mid lane. We've got some pressure here bot side. Alright, here it goes. Veigar getting gone on. And just drops to the Corporal Havoc. Here we go. We got MF popping off in this fight. Azir misses the Qs, unfortunately. Sejuani chasing the Leona. Is going to follow up here. Leona just says, I'm going in for this Azir. Dies because of it. Wow, Love Gun blows Flash bottom. I'm not sure how good that is, but Sejuani might get caught out here. Alright, no. She's just going to get away. Alright, do they want this bottom lane turret? Can they take the first turret of the game here? It would be really good if they could, but they don't want them to have it. Here we go. Golden Boy flashes onto Miss Fortune and just kills them. Love Gun drops the Kong Choi Law as well. Thano's just going to be all alone here. Kled not able to fully get the engage. Alright, here we go. We've got no fighting going on here. Baron is still up though. Baron is still up. Victory Store looking to clear out their mid lane still. They've got the super creeps just barreling down mid. Really unfortunate that they lose that map control. And it looks like Nunu's heading towards the Baron. Has a huge snowball running at the Baron, but I guess she's not going to use it. They don't want to take it yet.
Yeah.
Here we go. Kled finds Thano in the jungle. He pulls him back, says, get back here. The Leona ult goes down as well. Here we go. Big MF ulti from the side of Victory Store. Gonna get a ton of damage out, but no one's really falling very fast. All right, here we go. Azir falls as well. Really unfortunate there. Really unfortunate fight for Victory Store. They lose 3. Sivir still alive. Kled still alive. Veigar. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We got them just walking it down mid. They're going to look to end the game here. They say, 8 seconds. Can we clear the base in that time? I think they can. Thano trying to just slow them down a little bit. Jumps into 4 champions. There it is. They end the game. Great fights from Northwest Bank. They pull out the Kled top, and it proves to be very successful. I would say they got carried pretty hard by the Kled. The Veigar does a ton of great damage as well. We're going to have a tiebreaker next week on Tuesday for first place, since both of these teams have tied in the standings. Next week is a week off for the league, so that will be time that they're going to come in for the tiebreaker. Be sure to tune into that game. Decide the gauntlet. Who has to play the extra? Have the extra preparation. It'll be both teams gonna be next week. Happens. Lane looked like switch up may have been good. Not sure how that's gonna go. For the close match next week. These games were one game went one way, pretty favored heavily towards victory, and this game was pretty heavily favored towards Northwest Bank. So you've got 1-1 going into tiebreaker. Both teams are both teams suffering 3 losses. Northwest Bank actually only suffering 1 loss, but 2 to forfeit. So see what happens in the tiebreaker. It's gonna be a great game. We're to see that next week. Do we want an interview? I think we do need an interview because this has been the first Northwest Bank loss. Let's bring in Dan Danker here, captain for Victory Store.
You're doing great, pal.
Yeah, captain for Victory Store. All right, Dan. Northwest Bank, what did it take to bring them their first loss? Official first loss, not counting forfeit.
I think our team played really well the first game. I think we were okay with them getting the thresh. Leona was like one of my first main champions that I played,
Of course.
playing in the Leona thresh matchup was fun. Actually getting to play both sides of the
Yeah.
Whatever you're.
it didn't go as well the second time.
Yeah.
But part of that was also playing at Civic. But I thought had really good topside, our top laner, our jungler, and our mid were playing really well together.
Yeah.
Roaming together, playing well together. Top laner, I think really enjoyed playing.
Yes, he stomped that game on.
Yeah, so that was really nice to be able to pick that up. Especially, but ultimately, I think just the teamwork and we had a really good head on our shoulders coming into it. We weren't nervous. First time we played them, we were really nervous about it. They have a lot of really talented players. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But today, I think we came in with clear head. I think it showed.
Absolutely.
See you Tuesday.
Well, you got the tiebreaker coming up. Are you looking to break out any spicy picks, or are you saving that for the gauntlet?
Okay. I mean, they're practicing game playing support quite a bit.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite champs to play. I don't know if the guys will let me play it because it's not what you call meta, but if they let me play it, you could see it in the tiebreaker or.
All right. Gangplank support. You heard it here first, guys.
Well, so you run it similar to how you run
Okay.
You take Optimancy and spell, and you can poke with your Q, get it's a goal.
Yeah.
It's actually, especially with. It actually makes Crossmancy
Even better.
make it work way stronger.
Yes.
Actually, really.
Very true. And I did see a little bit of Gangplank buffs in the patch notes, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they've been checking my match history stuff if they don't. Gangplank.
Okay, well, look forward to Gangplank support next week. I'm really.
I don't know why I even said it. Yeah, they're just gonna ban it now.
I'm really excited for the tiebreaker. Hopefully, everyone tunes in next week. We've got just one more game before the gauntlet. One more game before the gauntlet. It is my team, Quad City Bank, represented here, playing first match against Chalk Bites, and then the victory of those will go on. So.
Actually, no, you're wrong.
Wrong.
It's okay. So we won't be doing the regular rec league next week due to spring break happening in the high schools. But what we'll be doing is the tiebreaker match between Victory Store and Northwest. That was an insane set tonight, and they're gonna have to finalize it next Tuesday to determine who the first seed is going into the final gauntlet of
Yes.
their League of Legends rec league.
And if I'm correct, the first seed is actually rise all the way to the finals of the gauntlet, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So-
It's that the gauntlet itself. You fight from the bottom all the way to the top. So fourth fights third, winner fights second, winner fights first, and it's a best of 5 in every series.
It'd be a
So
long
it's
haul.
Huge boost if you get that first.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Absolutely.
pumped for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tune in next week. We'll be here. This is Reen, Stan Danker,
Love gun.
Love Gun himself. I'm Nuclear. We're peacing out.
Catch you guys.